Okay. Sorry, I can hear some really funny noises and I don't know whether it's something in my flat, my casserole, or one of my neighbours. I hate that sound travels in this building. Anyway, to ignore that, I'm going to tell you all about this game that we're playing. The next one is called Tardy. It is developed by One Wing Cicada, ported for the console by Dragus Games, and also published by Dragus Games. It's an ID at Xbox game. Keep the ID at Xbox for the code. It is a point and click game that came out on the 26th of January, which was Friday. It's available on Xbox, PC, PlayStation, and Switch, and on Xbox it's £8.39 or $9.99. I think the Steam is whistling. Whistling is a weird noise. So, Ramto isn't the smartest guy in the universe. He enjoys finding troubles and solving them, but when he woke up on a spaceship, that was even too much for him. Alone on the ship, he has no idea how to pilot anything among heaps of weird devices created by a schizophrenic engineer? Tardy is a quest about fiddling with computers, terminals, gadgets, and other high-tech scrap of all sorts. Deal with crazy machines, solve the mystery of the crew disappearance, and help Ramto to come back home. And preferably avoid using legit psychological diagnoses for your video game description, because it annoys me. Just trying to find a so I'll search for the next somewhere. Anyway, the game has 11 achievements, all of which are obtainable, which is great. And if we look at completion time, 2 to 3 hours. So yeah. Let's switch games. And there's a dog in this one. Oh, but Milo's gone for a walk. Where are the dog people when they were complaining yesterday that there were no dogs in games? This one has a dog. Alright, settings. Controls. Zoom. Okay, can I turn off that annoying screen effect? Because that was going to make my get boss-eyed. Language. English. Music volume. Oh god, you can't turn off sound effects volume. You can't turn off that screen effect. That is an accessibility issue. And also my eyes. Okay. Hey! Come back here. I'll pay you back. I promise. Just... You had time and now you... Stop right now! I'll get you, mark my words, and then you go straight to Dr. Light. Shit. What are you? Do you really think you can hide from me? I'm doing it right now. Is that ship so weird and looks like... Damn, someone's coming. Can't get out. What should I do? I can hide here. No. Here. No. No. And if I... Yes, this is perfect. How was this thing supposed to open? Aha! Now I just need to close it. Awesome. It's really cold in here, though. And that's how we ended up on a spaceship. I feel like it needs one of those... Pause. Yes, this is me. Right here. Okay, you're wondering how I ended up here. Also time to get up, but still late. Wait, I'm not in bed. Where am I? This doesn't make sense. Maybe you went into a cryopody type thing? Ah, yep. Was that a spaceship? Came here when I was on the planet, but... Seems to put myself to sleep. What an idiot. Now I know where Mr. Solo hated cryo. Time to get out of here. This rattletrap's gotta have some kind of crew around. Okay. Oh, let's go. Point and click. It's like the old school is old school. Look at these buttons, so cool. I have no idea what they're supposed to do. The doors are closed though. I've got no choice. This is destiny. Yay, the door opened. So beautiful here. I've never been in space before. Well, there's one dream checked off my bucket list. Open the window in the first ring. That's pretty. Another terminal. How many of these do they have? So ridiculous. Why would they have buttons that don't do anything? Three. Oh, because we're already on 2. I've been dreaming about space for as long as I can remember. Traveling to distant stars, learning new stuff. Maybe fighting the Confederacy. I guess I don't just feel very inspired at the moment. It's so cold. Bad feeling about this. That looks like a solar flare. Tardy. As in being late? Well, I'll take a deep breath and hope the captain's in a good mood. But it's so quiet here, why? Looks like the ship's empty. I wonder what happened here. Pirates? Space virus? Zombies? Damn, what do? Can't run the ship. This is the end. Come on, Ranto, calm down. You can deal with it. You always do. Wow, an arcade machine. Awesome. But I'm in space alone and haven't got a clue how to run this thing. Like, this is the time to play games. But I love Pong so much. I'm sure it was meant to be. I should play. Only 2 buttons. How did I manage to lose? What can I see? Nice job, Ranto. Ah, that's better. Can do it. We don't have to use the... Because I can't do it by clicking the mouse and moving the buttons. I can do it by using the D-pad, which then I've at least got a tiny chance of being able to win. Woohoo! Looks like Rick was one hell of a nerd. Well, we won. So, what's this? Channel. Uh-huh. Captain's report, note 1. Note 2, please see page 6. Login, I changed it again. Narcissistic fool. This is tiny though. Oh, nothing but at all. Can't read it going too fast. Read at least one Captain's diary. Something in technical failures, relations to crew members. Hope you can hear me, but I've got to lean forward so I can read it. I'll write however I want. The keys are so formal nowadays. This journal is my only companion. Something. Flight was incident free. No technical failures reported. Relations between the crew members. Who am I kidding? As if someone in their right mind would read this bullshit. I'll write however I want. Okay. Let's try that again, so I can be prepared for it scrolling fast. Starship Will, Captain's report. Blah, blah, blah. The first days of the flight were incident free. Okay. Okay, here we go. Note 01. Oops. That's not how, yeah. This keyboard navigation is kind of hard. The first days weren't really so bad. The start was successful. The ship is not in as rough shape as it should be. We're in really edge the pub of town. Sorry if I sound excited, but you're making ships, not ships. All these buttons, pot-bellied screens. You have to solve a puzzle just to use the elevator. It's like a fiction, even for an old geezer like me. Maybe the ship wasn't intended for these kinds of missions, but the Watcher and I already know so many secrets. Alright. Oh. I just think I wrote something like no pie. As I said, this keyboard is antique. We had an incident, so we stowed away one of the cryptos. He managed to freeze himself. I don't know what he was doing on the ship and how he got with the pod, but we can't bring him back. There's no time, so I just set the timer on the cryopod for 2 years. We'll wake him up after the mission is complete and ask the idiot a few questions. Okay, so that's us. We're the idiot. Please see page 6. There isn't a page 6. Oh, no, there is. It's like the onboard computer command list. She definitely has memory issues. Help looking towards ship. And there is a picture of something. And then is that the password? Version formula coordinate target. Okay. That could be the password. That is just nonsensical. I'm not typing that in. Okay. Let's look at the other notes. Note 10. Today, yada. I'm shocked at how well the flight's going. The crew is too emotional. They knew their jobs. That's fine. Okay. He's thrown himself into studying the ship's systems. It's like a puzzle for her, a question. If she wants to, there's no work for a doctor here anyway. She's the most sensitive. Something revelations on Verona, worries, could change something. Frankly, I feel sorry for her. She doesn't even know the real purpose of our mission. I can't look her in the eyes. Oh dear. Was that note 12? Oh, Rick is a moron too. He takes some conspiracy... Oh, what's it? Bullshit. Conspiracy theories. Dance table... What? Why does it have to be so freaking small? What am I supposed to do? He reports. Write reports and talk to the recorder. I don't know, mate. Trip to a cryopod stowaway today. Turns out it's quite an interesting creature. Poor orphan, loser vagabond, complete train wreck. In short, the guy is a set of cliches from an adventure movie. His story is quite sad though. He lost his parents when he was little. He lived in Brown's Lower City with his sister until she died as well. I don't know why he hasn't gone nuts. Oh well, cool. Well, I hope he doesn't go nuts while I'm driving him. So what was he doing on the ship? Looks like he brought his bad luck as well. There are too many minor accidents. The crew can't do anything right. Devices are getting disabled. Coordinates are wrong. Someone went next door to fetch some tools and didn't come back 3 hours. She said she was only gone for 2 minutes while she was lying. That's not like her. Okay. So the ship has gone crazy because we were on it. That's unfair. There are little things, of course, but I've been alone too long to just Ignore little things. The ship seems cursed. There's a reason for all these breakdowns, delays, and disruptions. I hope that little bastard didn't find the secret Empire tech for locking himself in the cryopod. No, dude, we literally just were trying to hide from a guy that was trying to rip our lungs out because we didn't pay him. I know almost nothing about that Empire tech. I'm sure. Ooh, are you going to throw me overboard? No. Oh, trap. I don't know what has happened to you. I hope nothing good. Don't know nothing about that Empire tech. I'm sure of anything. It's that something dangerous. We'll see soon enough. The thing will be tested on Verona, I suppose. Not that. Whatever. Something. Just throw him out. And if we have more problems, I swear I'll do it. Okay, cool. Alright, let's try help. Which is usually what I try first, it's just it said note, and I'm like, oh, I could do note. Welcome to whatever help system. Login, test, ship. Something. Maybe I can look on my laptop and see it better. I'm going to 105 help menu. Okay. Right, well, let's do a test. Oh, you have to log in. Okay. I have to log in. I'm guessing channel will give me the same thing, but I'll just check. Oh, it just says, oh, CS, and then there's like 7 dots. Oh, well, that is actually helpful. Oh, hey, we got the notepad up here as well. CS and then 8 dots. No, 7 dots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hey! For the first time in my life, I'm glad to see a book. Wonder what it's about. Oh, hello. I wonder if that gives us a password. Six, 5, 7. About 3,000 user manual. Book is an addendum to the Calc 3000 device. The device is designed to calculate coordinates and span ship, as well as reveal any dummies on a crew. Yeah, okay. These checkboxes allow you to open basic and supplemental device capabilities, lock them to protect against mindless dummies and those with colour blindness. Enter the following code to open the primary calculation panel. The following codes to open the number operand panels. Good luck with the calc. If you have any questions, please contact Dude. Okay, property of Anne. Anne's entry 1. I haven't slept well since we left. There's only one thing running through my mind. How is she? Is she still alive? Are her kids okay? Will I ever see her again? Can I do anything for her? I don't know. All I can do is wait, and there's no work to distract me on the ship. On the other hand, it means everyone's okay. Stan gave me some advice. He said write about your thoughts, tears, all the stuff that is boiling in your head. He doesn't look like the smartest guy in the galaxy, but I'll allow his advice. Well, technically I'm following it already. I'm writing, though it's mostly garbage. Whatever, it doesn't matter. The journal seems stupid. The important thing is that I make it to Verona alive. I want to save my sister, and I don't. If I don't succeed, no, I can't even bear to think about that possibility. And entry number 2. Keep writing about everything that happens to me. On the ship, I don't see much use in it, but it helps me get away for a little while. There's no work here for a doctor anyway, fortunately. I've started to get to know the crew. I'll call it a pleasant experience, and I don't think we'll become friends, but at least I have people to talk to. Dan is the only one in a good mood. His mother's on Verona, but he's the most calm and positive of all of us. He either doesn't care or believes that everything will be fine, or he's only pretending. Melanie, on the other hand, is lost in her work. She takes any occasion... she takes any occasional breaks to sleep and listens to this terrible music. Lango Mango or something like that. Who writes that crap? I thought only little girls who fall in love with vampires can listen to this kind of sentimental shit. Definitely not a world-known scientist. Wearing glasses and a lab coat. Whatever, we've only talked once or twice. She doesn't talk much and looks like she doesn't care about anyone at all. Maybe this is hard for her too, and she's just trying to abstract herself from this. I don't know. Rick is kind of weird. He's in charge of safety, security, and machinery, but he's careless as hell. What would you expect from a geek with shaky hands wearing glasses so thick they might be maybe bulletproof? He's obsessed with conspiracy theories and other quasi-science stuff. All he can talk about is the time being wrong or the AX being up to something, and he's never more than 5 feet from the damn arcade machine. Can't understand why that relic is even aboard, but Rick plays it in every spare minute. On the other hand, what else is there to do? There's no other entertainment available. Maybe I should try it too. The last member of the crew, I don't count the annoying AI, is the captain. What to say about him? He doesn't talk much. He's quite stern, but there's a sadness in his eyes, as if he knows something and wants to say sorry. I hope it's only my imagination. Okay. I'm gonna put that back in there. The calc thing might be useful. Oh wait, hang on, there's a thing on there. Oh, it's the calc thing. VDO1, VBO1, IPD or VB? Okay. Well, it's really hard to read because it's all like... Clearly I just need a bigger TV. Okay, so... I need to log in. What could it be? 657? Password. Oh. I thought that was the password. So maybe we need to solve this first. I'm just peering at my computer screen. BB. YB. RB. Okay. There's definitely B's. Okay, right. So, BB01 is that. YB01 is that. There we go. Okay. Enter the following codes to open the number operations panel for calculations. Okay, so we've got GBO1. Zero. BBO1. BBO1. Huh? Oh, do I need to continue? BBO1. BBO0. Okay. I don't know where is. There we go. Must have just fubbed it up. There we go. Right, now we have all of the things open. Unfortunately, this now helps us with calculations. It does not help us with the username. Wait, is it the navigation machine? It's my chance to go back home. It's planet coordinates in parsecs. There aren't any buttons. Maybe they're under the board. These screw don't seem reliable. Science journal. Navigator, enter code. I don't know. Okay. So, 11 achievements, we've opened 2. There's 3, 4 chapters maybe? Well, we'll see how far we get. Just gonna have that up in case it gets small again. Entry. Anne bugs me. At first she seemed like a sweet, albeit plain girl, beautiful face, excessively modest, and she was quite depressed. Even I thought she was a lost soul. I was so wrong. This lady is snooping around everywhere. She considers herself a detective, but, well, I should take a close look at her. This mission is very important. If we succeed, it will help to win the war. If not, well, I hope Kentucky will be okay. Entry 2. Sounds like the ravings of a mad woman. They say a scientist invented a time machine. Real time machine? Oh my god, maybe this is linked to the other game. Real time machine, well thought of. It can't transport people, but it can transfer information. So one catch though, the channel must be open from both sides at once, which means the machine must be turned on in the past and in the future. I don't truly understand how it works. Sounds like it created a kind of tunnel between 2 points in time, so 2 people from different time periods could communicate. I can only imagine how many wars can be won this way. It could be a lot of interference though. It's such a small thing really. The one with the information rules the world. I'm still a bit shocked. And if the machine falls into the wrong hands, this invention is far beyond the boundaries of science as I understand it. There are more things in heaven and earth, that's for sure. We're dreamt of in our philosophy. Something Horatio. No one knows everything about this universe. Entry 3. The captain has informed us that some stranger got into the ship, locked himself in a cryopod. Is he a spy, a new threat, or just a fool who decided to commit suicide in a more modern way? I don't know. This incident's hyped things up, though. Anne is especially active. Strange, but uninteresting things. Okay, well I was kind of hoping that that would contain the password. Not the password, the username. Okay, so... maybe I could go put this in there. Let's use this storage over here to bonk this stuff. Hey, it was Rick. I thought so. I mean, I had no idea. But it was impossible. So, x plus y equals 201. Coordinates to Larsac, I don't know. That's probably important, but... let's check the ship. Navigator, you are here. Elevator, living room, not available. Storm. Okay. Coords. Well, those waypoints include my home, or at least they look like it. That can be converted to Larsax. Okay. Grab. Hopefully that got grab of it. Otherwise, I've just taken a screenshot of a blank screen. Oh yeah, we can test. We're probably going to regret this. Okay. No, it got a screenshot of the... didn't grab it in time. We'll have to go in the video if we want to try and figure that one. Or go through and write it down again. Probably go through and write it down. Hopefully that got it that time. Yes. Excellent. Okay, destination planet. Coordinates. (603) and 709. Conversion formula coordinates to Larsax. X times y equals 201. Okay. Four 2 7 5 2 7. I'm gonna end up getting very stuck because I've got no idea what I'm doing. You see, these quarters just coming from nowhere. I need to find the right ones as fast as possible. Okay, well, can't go back down. Figure out how to use this machine. Okay. Maybe that is a different symbol and I just can't see. It could be a hash rather than a thing. Okay, let's try that. So what have we got? I'm just trying to zoom in on this to see if there's something I'm missing. 603. Because it seems odd that it would say equals. I don't think it says equals. Times 7, 9. Hash 2 1 equals. Okay, 4275. Good work. You're a genius. So now navigating will be our way back home. 4275. Right. We did a thing. Problem is with this pixely font and the tiny screen. Is it makes my brain hurt. Success. Yes, I did it. Wait, what? No. Oh dear. Yes, sir, Captain. Complete the first chapter. Oh, excellent. Okay. I've seen a whole lot of documentaries about hyperjumps. Clearly something went wrong. Now walls decided to break down on me. After I thought things couldn't get any worse. What am I supposed to do now? Fixing a ship is a bit more difficult than we're just pushing some buttons. Maybe there's a planet. Do we really want to go back home though? Wow, something's broken, but something else is functioning now. Automatic doors! I love this ship. Go check it out. Maybe the crew's there. Can I lift again? Yeah, can anyone hear me? I do. I'm so happy I'm not alone. Really sorry I got in here without permission. It was an accident. Thank God someone's alive! You're the guy from the cryopod, aren't you? I'm so glad you woke up. Apparently you've rebooted the ship's systems and restored communications. What's going on here? Where is everyone? I don't know. Treason. We had an important mission to aid the besieged planet of Veronia. Wasn't my colleague's plan, though. I was hit on the head and locked up in living quarters. I don't even know what happened here afterwards. Sorry for mixing you up in this so quickly, but we don't have a lot of time. You're my only chance to survive and finish my mission. We have to hurry. Oui? I'll do it myself, but my door's barred and damaged from what I can see. I'm not sure, but it looks like we need to replace the whole control unit. We don't have a spare. It's okay, I have plenty of food, but I need you to drive the ship to Veronia. I'm not going to damn Veronia. I need to go back home. It's... whatever. I want to get out. Going to war and saving someone is the last thing I need. You sneaked on someone else's ship, and now you're going to hijack it. You're going to take away a whole planet's last chance just to save your own ass. Yeah, you're right. That's what I'm going to do. Are you serious? Well, yeah. Do I look like I'm heroic or suicidal to you? Definitely not a hero. Well then, what do you want? Can't stop you. Repair the ship and go home. Good luck. Oui. Good God. Well, I can handle this myself, as usual. Hope the reboot restored not only the comms, but the elevator as well. Okay. Ah, good. Another puzzle. I thought of space adventures, I imagined flights and alien wars, explosions. What if all spaceships are like this weird? Nope, definitely not all of them. Wall is not an ordinary ship. Oh, you're still here. Why was it built like this? Hello, forget it. I'll do it on my own. Okay. Oh, it's one of those things where you gotta switch the bloody arrows. I hate this. I end up fudging it up. Oh, except for the first time I didn't fudge it up. Nice. I did it! Take it easy, there's plenty more of those. More for you. You could help me? No, I've already solved my puzzles. How about model support? Raise that dynamic if you want to. Can we use the elevator? No? Ah. Yes, we just need to click on the door apparently. Always ship more terminals. I have no idea what to do with them. I do. Want to know? Oh, this is going to be Anne. Will you help me in return? It's like Joe. Anne. No. Well, no, it is then. Oh, wait. Damn. How about this? It doesn't matter whether you go home or save people. You'll need the ship either way. Let's repair it and then you can make your decision. Who knows? Maybe I'll be able to change your mind. Well, it seems I have no choice. Deal. There's only one thing left. What's your name? Ramto? My name's Ramto. Nice to meet you, Ramto. I'm Anne. Ship Designer was a big retro film from what I can tell. I could contemplate this for hours. It's the best time for games, you know. But last time it helped me solve the problems. Maybe it'll work this time too. Definitely not the best idea. Ramto, don't be such a nitpicker, I'll just check. You know, for science. Be quick, okay. Yes, Captain. Property of Anne. Space Invaders! Anne's entry 3. Hi, whoever you are. I keep on writing about everything that's going on here. There's not many interesting things going on, though a lot of minor accidents, but Stan says it's more of the same space. I'd like to think he's telling the truth. The captain said that an unexpected guest in the cryopod is to blame. That the guy brings bad luck. I don't know, if you ask me, he's just a weirdo. Though sometimes I think the ship was designed by weirdos too. There's so much modern technology out there, but this ship is run off ancient hardware. Sometimes I like it though, when I try to understand this Calc 3000 and I think about sad things. There are so many weird unlabeled buttons and hidden panels. It's as if I'm in a mysterious movie which every machine has a secret faction. Maybe that's the way it is. Sometimes I feel the ship isn't what it seems. I constantly run into secret devices, hidden compartments. Something's telling me much more. Why? Who would need this? I need to fully commit myself to the mission, but the detective inside me can't calm down. Maybe it's just nonsense fantasies. Maybe all those ideas were born from some mad paranoid delusions. But these people acting strangely, the cryopod stowaway, accidents, secret technologies, AI that has its finger in every pie. These coincidences are not coincidences at all. I think I should dig deeper and get to the bottom of this. I don't have much to do until we arrive anyway. On entry number 4, the more I learn about Wall, the more I feel something must be going on to the surface. The ship must break down so often for a reason. It's hiding something. And now the AI is trying to stop me from learning truth. Z gives me false directions, fake captain's orders, and mocks me in its spare time. Reminds me of a living person, not a machine. A nasty, sarcastic, and mean person. Another problem is Rick. Goddamn lunatic suspects that I'm a spy. He thinks I'm going to disrupt the mission that I was sent to the ship by the Confederates. At first, Stan and I thought it was funny, but now Rick's really being a lunatic. He spies on me even in the showers. I can't go anywhere unnoticed, so my investigation is on the verge of failure. Maybe Rick is a spy. Looking at how he handles the ship's systems and befriends the AI, I think it's possible. Number 5. It seems like War was designed to prevent us from going to Veronia. All those puzzles, malfunctions, locked doors, it's just like an obstacle course, so I think the Empire gave us the ship to sabotage our mission. So of course we'll give you transport for evacuation, we'll send you food and medics. But if you don't make it to Veronia, that's your problem. Maybe I don't know anything, but I suspect they have a watcher on the ship there to make sure we won't make it. Something tells me Rick's a traitor. He's trying too hard to stop me and cause me a lot of problems. I need to find evidence. When I have it, I'll go straight to Stan. Looks like the captain knows everything. Manley doesn't care. Stan is the only one I can trust. Oh, that sounds like a bad idea then. Play some Space Invaders. Particularly hard Space Invaders. Win! Ooh. Oh, but we... Yeah, can you see my hologram? Something just opened. What's that? It's a fingerprint scanner. And here I was hoping for a blaster, portable teleport, or... For heaven's sake, will you ever act your age? No, I'm never going to get old, unlike you. Why'd you install this into your ship? And more importantly, what can I do with it? Dunno, use your imagination. Got a fingerprint scanner. Cool. Okay. So what should I do? From what I can tell, the hyperdrive is broken. So, you should check it, but first you're going to need to find it. I'm supposed to do that. The door isn't working. The fuse is blown. Where can I find another one? Nowhere. There aren't any on the ship. Well, just what I'm supposed to do then. Use a 3D printer. All the blueprints should be somewhere on the disk. Find them and then solve another puzzle, play another game. I can do that. Now just find the flash drive with the blueprint and press the button. That's it. Sounds too good to be true. First you need to find the flash drive. Where? No idea. You wanted puzzles? You got them. Challenge accepted. Okay, so... What's this? Driving 0. No, that's not 3. 2, 5, and 0. Success. That's a goal. I'm a real pathfinder. Not too modest, are you? Nope. Just randomly collecting stuff on my screen. It's bizarre. Just gonna put this down because I don't need that one. And can you tell me about your mission? We were flying to Veronia. The Vermin Confederacy sieged the planet. These monsters always say they fight evil, while killing and robbing thousands of people. We were supposed to deliver food and meds there, help them as best we can. The government supported our plan and gave us the ship, but something went wrong? Yeah, although I don't know what exactly. The Confederates sent a spy. They'd almost identified who it was, but I was too late. And now I'm here locked up with a cracked skull. All I can do is sit here and hope that you'll help me. Fortunately, I have plenty of food. Oh, I'm so hungry. Okay, right. It said something about a flash drive, so hard. Yeah. Right. Tools, Captain's Journal, information. First. Welcome to our class 2. Journal. Captain's Report 4. Oh, I should have known. Alright, I should have thrown. Gonna zoom in. I should have thrown that idiot into space. Crazy things are happening. The AI's gone completely mad. That bastard machine's getting in the way of my work. I can't run the ship. It says I'm too old and cannot function properly, and it'll just do everything. I've also got problems with the crew. Melanie ignores everyone. Just works all day long. She doesn't care about Verenia and triggers conflicts with the crew members. Rick and Anne think they are some kind of rival detectives. They both think the other's a spy and blame each other for our problems. They're so paranoid. It's funny to wit. How can either of them sabotage something if they spend all their time watching each other? I shouldn't have gone on this mission. If the vermin are involved, it's something dangerous. I made a mistake taking this kind of risk. The watcher slipped up. Everything went to shit, and now I can't stop thinking about my life. I just made mistake after mistake. I know everything about their little secrets and kept silent. Yes, my family was at stake. Was that worth it? Anyway, it's too late, or is it? It's so funny that I only just started thinking about all this once death waved at me through my window. Okay, tools. Alright, now what do we click on? Oh, there's this. Ah, H3. Masterpiece. Aren't I a 3D maestro? I'm gonna answer that. It says it on the blueprint, in case anyone was wondering. Rick's Science Journal. Hi, Lady McGreat. Entry 4! How are you doing? The onboard AI is scaring me. It knows how to push my buttons. It speaks in different voices. When I began to speak, just like my mum, I almost had a heart attack. This bastard would pass a test. Can't see a riddlings test without any trouble, but I don't think that test is still used. I'm afraid to even think about this, but say we could be really against if it really is. I'll have to disable it. Otherwise it'll disable me one day. I should admit though, it's found a place in my heart. This hunk of tin understands me better than anyone else. Talk about anything. Who else on the ship can I discuss the latest scientific discoveries with, or argue about what's stronger, Vashna or Loretto? Definitely not Stan. That was way over the... Okay, definitely not Stan. Hang on. Too far. Entry 5. I'm trying to find out which faction irritates me more. The Confederates that openly devour planet after planet, or the Empire that secretly helps them. You stayed up late playing this game. Cool. I'm on chapter 2. I mean, you're on, in a different continent, so getting up now seems reasonable to me. What was I doing? Oh yeah, reading. I don't know. Something went wrong in this world. Anne annoys me. Entry 6. Anne annoys me more. She's beaten my record in Pong. It was way over the line. She probably did it on purpose, just to spite me. I'm close to finding evidence that she's guilty. I can't wait to hang her out to dry. I won't let her ruin the operation. Entry 7. I've locked Anne out, but I was wrong. So wrong. Melanie's dead, and it's my fault. There's some irony in the fact that it was Mel, the most indifferent and tedious woman, who found the traitor while Anne and I were hunting each other. It's a pity that Mel didn't have time to do something. I don't know why she died. It doesn't really matter now. I buried her. Not the way it should be, of course. Stan is somewhere nearby. He's probably armed, and I doubt he's alone. And to make things right, I can't let the ship get to Vernia. Alright, I'll disable the hyperdrive, the AI control unit, slow them down, and make things right. The stakes are too high. Ah, so Stan was the traitor. Okay, cool. Okay, I'm just going to go dump the books. I don't want to carry all this stuff around, and I don't know how to get rid of it, so... The journal's on here, and we've used the blueprint, so... We might need that fingerprint scanner at some point. Oh, actually, hang on. Ah, we can't go back. I'm going to talk to the hologram. Oh no. Dead people. Shit, there's a dead man. He's got a pick in his hand. It looks like he used it to damage the hyperdrive. Scientists with picks are always such a peen. That looks like some sort of space horror. It's probably Rick. He tried to undermine the mission and he almost succeeded. But why does the corpse look like a skeleton? Dunno. How did they die and where's Stan? Good God, another dead body? A woman in blue overalls? Melanie probably, but why would he kill her? Why is she wearing one of my overalls? Are you asking me? I don't even know who they are. They were crew members. Why is she wearing my overalls? Are we sure it's not you that's dead there? Okay, I'm here. There are 3 blocks here. They're broken. That's bad. Why? You mean the 3D printer won't help us? Maybe there's something in the hold. No, Ramto. We're not any closer to getting the hyperdrive working. Things are worse than I thought. We need spare parts that cannot be printed. You better pray we find them on the nearest planet. Or I doubt you'll ever get home. Oh. Ramto, we have a problem. Complete the 2nd chapter. What are we doing on time? 2 hours. But we did complete the 2nd chapter. We did 2 chapters. The first game was real short. And I need to do more stuff for my casserole. So... Okay. Need to land here. One of my dead crewmates destroyed the fuel cells. The ship can't travel without them. And what am I supposed to do? Find replacements. What else? Okay. Well, lucky that wall broke down, so close to despair. Any further and we wouldn't be able to reach the planet. Despair. What a stupid name for a planet. Alright, where should I land? Maybe the hangar? I'd like to, but it's blocked up. Blocked up? Yeah, it's buried under a huge patch of rubble and the city looks abandoned. Weird, as far as I know everything there is fine. I'm here, I'm seeing it with my own eyes and you're arguing with me? I'm wondering if... Because they set the timer for 2 years, but then the ship was damaged. Considering the skeletons... Okay, so I wonder how far in the future they are. I'll set it down near the spaceport gates. Because I'm betting Anne might... I don't know, maybe Anne is dead? And somehow uploaded herself in the computer? I don't know. Anyway, I'll set it down near the spaceport gates if you have no other choice. By the way, how is it that you know how to drive shuttles yet know nothing about space travel? Got a pretty while past. Well, it looks like we've arrived. Okay. Alright, okay. Whoa. Can we pet the dog? Look better from above. This planet's in ruins. It was like it was attacked by a robot army. Maybe it really was. Apparently the Confederacy was here. I wonder what they were doing on such a backwater planet. From the last I heard, the planet was okay. Definitely not the person you should be asking. So what are we looking for? Told you we need fuel cells, that is if you want to go back home, of course. Or we could go to Vernia. Here we go again. I do not want to die for people I don't even know. I prefer to die trying to avoid this. Instead of think it over. B, just me B. I change my mind and become a suicider. Anyway, we depend on each other. Well, let's find these fuel cells and then we'll see. Where should I start? You landed near the old spaceport, didn't you? Sure you can find what you need there? If we actually had landed there, it would be so much easier. It's my fault the gateway's blocked up. Okay. Hey there, boy. Damn it, he doesn't like me. I wonder why. Very fun. By the way, an interesting collar. I've seen it before. You can use it to give a dog commands. And if it doesn't obey? All these collars completely bend the dog's will. Sounds cruel. Convenient. I need to try and find a remote control. All I wanted to do was pet the dog, not control the dog. Okay. Anyway. To main menu. Yes. Okay, so slightly shorter stream today. Just weird day. Weird day. It's basically all I can say. But yeah, I will be back. There's a Tuesday stream definitely happening. But I'm off to see my grandpa. I'm off to see the wizard. No. So Thursday to Sunday streams are cancelled. I haven't had a chance. I forgot to ask Jessie about maybe doing a stream on Wednesday, and then I was like, well, maybe I need to pack on Wednesday. So I don't know. I'll see how I feel later on when I've actually woken up. Or when I've made my casserole and sorted my washing, and then I feel a little less discombobulated. But anyway, we had Dead Tomb and Tardy, 2 point and clicks that came out on Friday, 26th of Jan 2024. Ideal Xbox program. Thank you to Ideal Xbox for the codes. The first one was meh. I wanted to like it, but it was very linear and really obscure. Like too obscure. It was like, okay, we got the thing to get the thing, now we can't do anything. This one was cool. I enjoyed this one. I'm curious to see what's going on, and I will finish this off stream. But anyway, I appreciate everyone who's been watching today, and I will catch you later. I've been Joe, otherwise known as Angel SK, and I bid you